Welcome back. Cody here with you again. I'm very excited today. I'm going to share with you a new beverage. It happens to be our most popular beverage. We call it the Cove Mocha. It's definitely different than your usual mocha. You're used to having an espresso with some steamed milk, some chocolate syrup in there, and then probably some whipped cream on top. We're going to do what we normally do with our core ingredients and make a hot blended coffee version, which is of course going to start out with our freshly brewed French press coffee. Then we're going to use some of our core ingredients and our core tools. So we are going to have our coconut oil, organic and non-refined, again raw sugar. And then we like to use a dark chocolate baking chip. These are a 60% dark chocolate baking chip. So they're full of antioxidants, full of flavor, and fairly limited on ingredients. As far as our tools, we're going to need our trusty blender, preheated as always, just to make sure we get a real hot cup of coffee. Then you're going to need some measuring spoons. We're going to use a long-handled 1 tablespoon for the coconut oil, a short-handled 1 tablespoon for the sugar, and then the 2 tablespoon scoop for the chocolate chips. Depending on how much coffee you brewed, you might also need a measuring pitcher to measure out your coffee. We've got the right size of press for our 8-ounce beverage that we're going to make, so we're going to measure up just a little bit below 8 ounces of coffee. We're going to pour that right into the blender. Then we're going to move on to the coconut oil. I like to use nice level scoops. You can always adjust this to taste depending on your preference. Drop it right in the hot coffee, just makes it come off real easy for you. Then we're going to pour in the raw sugar. Again, as much or as little as you want. You like to use a level scoop here too. Pour that in. Then the dark chocolate chips. If you aren't really into the dark chocolate, you can use a milk chocolate instead and be a little bit sweeter. We like to use the dark chocolate, much higher levels of antioxidants in the dark chocolate and a much richer flavor profile. At this point, if you want to mix it up a little bit, this is when we'd add in other flavorings. One of the most popular, of course, is caramel. So we just grab some caramel extract and put that in there. During the holidays, it's very popular to have a peppermint mocha. We'll do a version of that, and we'll put real peppermint candies in there. A little less healthy, but a whole lot more fun. And then we even float one of these candies on top for you during the holiday season. But for today, we're just going to make the classic Cove Mocha. So we have 4 simple ingredients. Put in our blender. Again, it doesn't take very much blending at all. You're just trying to mix those ingredients. They're going to micro-infuse together. They're going to froth right up. You're going to get a good, hot, frothy, rich beverage here. So now you know how to make your own Cove Mocha at home and have a wonderful, healthy, indulgent beverage. Thanks for joining us on this edition of Coffee with Cody.